let's go into the keep. Usually this day gets split up into an AM and PM part anyway, so this may be like where the PM part kicks in. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to fall just yet. To be honest, there is a ton of raw footage that I still have to edit, so... no time when you guys are even going to see this one. Geez, the professor's merciless as ever. But on the other hand, it's almost comforting that he hasn't changed at all. Well, on the other hand, you're as kind as ever. No, he's not. Can't believe the two of them pulled an all-nighter. Maybe Professor Schmidt was happy to have George helping him out. I feel like he might just be using all the resources he can get his hands on. It's probably true, too. More importantly, I think he likes having someone that can keep up with his conversations. I wish I could do the same. You're probably right. Even Tita can't keep up with them. It's hard to believe.
Yes!
Does she actually have anything new? I'm gonna need to get a Mine 3, most likely, eventually. It's just you're spending 1,000 for 40 points? That is almost nothing. Yeah,
Thanks.
we've done all that.
I'll help!
Nothing new here or here.
Thanks. Yes!
Yeah, you got nothing
Thanks.
going for you, Tita. Are you ready to begin the trial? Call your students here, and the talking cat, too. This time we'll have a brand new 2 new members and Celine along with us. Are we ready to do this? Understood, I'll call everyone now. Then we will begin our final checks. Proceed. Yes. Understood. Reen, can you wait at the entrance? Reen then proceed to contact Class 7 and Celine. How'd they contact Celine? Does she have one of those things too? And together they waited for the final checks to be finished. Hey George, are you all done with the final checks? Yeah, I pretty much finished everything last night. Just waiting on Tita and the professor now. But I might have gotten a little too into the zone last night and gone a bit overboard. So, sorry Reen, but be careful. Sure thing, I'll let the students know too. Wow, Tita sure has grown a lot since just last year. I'm surprised she's able to put up with that stubborn old goat. It's clear she's definitely the grandchild of one of the Epstein's disciples. She's become very skilled at just about everything, including Panzer Soldat maintenance. I guess she must be pretty skilled if that old goat accepted her as his 4th disciple. As a fellow disciple, I should look out for her. That's right, you're his 3rd disciple, aren't you? And I heard Instructor Makarov on the main campus studied under him, too. Yeah, when we were in Ruhr, man, that takes me back. That was when I first started as his 3rd disciple. The professor really worked us like mules back then. So if you're the 3rd disciple and Instructor Makarov is the 2nd, who's the 1st? This is Elise's father, isn't it? I actually never met him, but heard he passed away in an accident 10 years ago. Wait, an accident 10 years ago? I think I've heard about this.
The mission ended in failure. The girl suffered serious injuries, and the other person lost their life. That person was Chairman Arena's husband, Lady Elise's father.
Was his name Franz Reinford? You knew? That's right, Elise's father was Professor Schmidt's 1st disciple. According to Instructor Makarov, he was young but very talented. He was highly involved with the professor's research and even helped out with designing blueprints. He was involved with designing old models of tanks, versions of armored vehicles that are still in use today, and even main line tanks. Wow, he must have been some researcher. His talents were later discovered by Gwyn, and through him he met Irina. After they fell in love, he was welcomed into the Reinford family with open arms. After that, Elise was born, and the 100 Days War came and went. Seemed like his life as a researcher and developer was going great, then, just like that, the accident took him away. And so the professor lost his 1st and best disciple. It was around that time that he became even more of a shut-in than ever and would start to lose himself in his research. That's what Instructor Makarov told me anyway. I see. If that's true, then the cause of the accident was... Reen? It's nothing. But after all that is when you became a disciple, right, George? Yeah, since I wasn't from Ruhr, I didn't know any of the details until much later. I always thought the professor was a great person in more ways than one. And it was about that time that I first met Angie. Really? I haven't seen Angelica in a while. The first time I met her was when I went to go get a research sample from the mine. Never thought I'd find the Marquis's daughter digging up ore. That's right. She did mention she worked at the mine part-time. She also said she apprenticed under a female martial artist and traveled around Erebonea. Yeah, that ended up being the final nail in the coffin. 4 years ago I decided to go to Thors after Instructor Makarov recommended it to me. Angie had already been accepted into a girls' school, but suddenly decided, hey, Thors looks pretty good, I'll go there. And the Marquis just sighed and said nothing. Maybe he thought it would be better than a girls' school in the long run. Maybe he thought that if Angie was put under all the restrictions of a proper girls' school, she'd just explode. There's a trip down memory lane. Anyway, that's how Angie and I both ended up at Thors. And once they started testing the Arcus, I met Toa and Crow. George, I was wondering, before you came to Ruhr, Instructorine, Class 7 has arrived at the designated rendezvous point. Oh, are you one of Instructorine's classmates? More like schoolmate, but yeah, name's George. Nice meeting you all. Good to see you again too, Celine. This whole place is just too much. Every time I go in here, I'm overwhelmed. I went in here when I was still in Class 9 for support training, and I'm still taken aback by how truly state-of-the-art this place is. We used it in Class 8 for combat training too, but what's this I hear about a higher difficulty? That's what we'll be doing today, and it appears you're all here. Final adjustments for Level 3 are complete. Testing will now begin. As usual, head to the elevator in the back. Understood. This way, guys. Whatever. How thrilling. I'm just supposed to be overseeing your training, but this is a good opportunity. Let's see what the new Class 7 can do. Reen, were you trying to say something earlier? Don't worry about it, it's nothing important. We can talk about it later when we've got the time. If you say so. Actually, we'll talk to her. Alright everyone, please be careful. Good luck to both of you, Ash Muse. Once you get to my age, 2 all-nighters in a row is as far as your body can take it. Aging is such a bother. Makes me curious what he was like when he was younger.
All right.
My turn!
I'm going.
Here we are. Hill Keep, Level 3. Not sure if there's 4 or 5 chapters in the game now that I think about it, so we're getting close to the bottom. Level 3 seems a whole lot bigger than the previous levels, that's for sure. We should assume that the monster strength has increased accordingly. This will be the first time the 6 of us have fought together, too. Yeah, we'll have to make sure we're all on the same page here. Muse, Ash, ready to show me what you're made of? Of course. And that's not the only thing I'd like to show you. Don't forget you're not just judging me here. Show me you're a teacher worth a damn. Ash, would it kill you not to pick a fight for a few minutes? Yes, it would. You just never turn it off, do you, Muse? It's like I'm back at the old Class 7. You didn't forget the you-know-what, did you? No, I'm wearing it right now. I'll try it out when the time is right. Fine, then let's see what you've learned over the past 3 weeks. Huh? Could it be... Are we gonna see how your train sessions with Celine have paid off? You guys just focus on your thing. What? Nothing. You guys ready? I've really cranked up the difficulty here, so it's not gonna be easy. Still, I believe in you guys. Show me what your class can do, Reen. Alright, let's begin the trial. I'll keep level 3 initiated. Don't bungle this one up. I'm looking to get data out of this, not corpses. Bring it on, I can take whatever you throw at me. We're supposed to be a team here. Beginning operation. My first battle is part of Class 7. I'm looking quite forward to this. Likewise. Okay, everyone, here we go. First step, put all those things you just took out away.
Now, let's go.
Just supposed to be overseeing a train. What's a good opportunity? Yada yada. I'm gonna get annoyed by this flea bag following me. So first thing I'm doing is looking for stuff I can shoot to get my charges back up.
Yeah.
Animation's not too bad. Okay, you can see up her skirt, probably the easiest to have any character. The hell?
Yeah.
Okay, there are drones that appear here that
Yeah.
can drop you materials, but I only found one in that fight. I knew there was something wrong with this room.
Let's do this.
Well, if you want to see the luminous rats here, they drop shield quartz, which is like the one thing they have going for them, I guess. I actually want to go for this side.
Get back! Now!
Keep it up.
Let's go!
I'm gonna go ahead and drop the sledgehammer here.
Let's go!
Oh man, he can't reach.
Strike!
It's like I'm not too keen on trying
Here
to
we go.
farm shield quartz here. And if you're wondering why that is, you upgrade them into more shield quartz, which... Why?
I'm going. Azure wings, shoot!
My turn! Yeah! I'm up! Sit!
I'm going. Here I go.
My turn!
At this point, he only has 300. I was about to say I should pass
Behold
the turn.
the Vander style!
Good job.
There you go, I got 5 shield 1 quartz. So now they talk. What, is that all? After all that big talk, I expected more. I'm just glad I'm not dragging the team down. Not at all, you're both doing great. In fact, you're just so in sync, it's hard to believe it's your first time working as a team. Well, we've had the opportunities to work together during our field exercises. Right, it's pretty easy to team up with people you know. It doesn't hurt that your weapons and fighting styles balance our class out nicely. By the way, that halberd of yours, I've never seen anything like it. Not only can it transform into a scythe, but you can detach the head. This baby's custom made. Randolph still got me beat when it comes to pure carnage, but this thing's packing a few nasty little surprises. Guessing a prim and proper noble boy like you doesn't think it's very chivalrous. Must admit it's not my approach to combat, but your weapon is well suited to a man of your strength and talents. Muse, your weapon is an arts rifle, right? Does that mean it fires off orbital arts like Tio's staff? Basic principles are the same, yes, but I can also toggle firing modes to use regular bullets. The Redford company is still developing it, but they deem me as an appropriate fit for the weapon when I enrolled here. You know, Toa fights with something similar, though her pistol is made by ZCF. No matter who makes them, they're strong weapons if you're good with magic. By the way, Muse, your aim is incredible for a noble. Who taught you how to shoot? My grandfather taught me. He's a man of many hobbies, hunting included. He showed me my way around a rifle. So that's the story. That's an insufficient explanation for her skill level. Anyway, between our test here and Crossbell, you've both proven your adaptability. But now I want you to get the hang of working with others. That includes making combat links with your Arcus units. Then by all means, Mr. Vander, show me how it's done. My pleasure. Just don't think you'll ever be on my level, young Carbide. Muse, I know you love to tease us, but in battle we really need you to be all business, okay? Naturally, Yuna. Men love a woman who can get down to business. That's exactly what she asked you to refrain from. They'll probably be fine, right? Maybe? I wouldn't worry about it. You were just like them once. Maybe you're right. You have anything different to say? Looks like this new set of students is supposed to be a match for the original Class 7. Or they will if you figure out what everyone excels at. Don't be afraid to experiment. If you say so, Kitty.
I'm
Honey
It's a
syrup.
little hard to tell, but there's a ladder that goes down right by you.
Too much work. Let's just jump.
Well, I am in a skirt. But it's okay if you peek, instructor.
This group has way too much energy.
So that's the jump if you wanted to see it. Loot. Tyrol bomb. So there's a pit there.
I'm ready to go anytime.
New material. Pit. Bad news for you. Only one U material for my trouble. So rude, I know. Anyway. Coarse rock salt. Honey syrup. Bee larvae. There's your obligatory Sepith chest.
I'm ready to go anytime.
I'm gaining a lot of Shield 1 quartz. It doesn't really matter. That's what I was afraid of. That is exactly what I was afraid of. Okay, so those bugs drop yellow pendulums. Yes, as in the thing that prevents seal, among other things. So you can grind off of them, I guess, and then if you can get the U materials from the drones, which I imagine is probably like right up here, you can upgrade those into... Damn it. I've gotten 2 yellow pendulums so far. As is, I will probably have enough for literally everyone. Blah. Yeah. Exactly what I was afraid of. So where's the terminal we can access now?
I'm ready to go anytime.
Okay, when that one flips.
All right. We've got ourselves a proper route now.
You're almost done with the first half. Keep up the good work.
Got some U materials there.
Ah, treasure chest.
Wind bell. 5 wind sepith. Just making sure it looks like all the treasure chests have been opened.
There's more?
There better be. I need more of these drones.
There!
Hey, no dodging. Got a few more U materials there, but the drop rate on the drones just isn't really that great. Earth Sepith. Looks like there are 3 treasure chests here. Make that 2. 5 U materials. It's slowly helping.
Yeah!
I don't think I can shoot that thing from here, sadly.
Yeah!
Got 3 U materials from that fight. That's the best turnout.
I'm
to
ready to
date.
go anytime. Yeah!
Okay, so this needs the bridge. Can't go that way. That thing looks very strong. Good, that'll make things interesting. It hasn't noticed yet, so we should be able to sneak up from behind and... No, let's take it head on. How bold. You're doing it? Yeah, can't think of a better time. That demonic aura. Wait, you're really gonna use your power? Don't worry, I should be able to control it now. I'll draw its attention. I want all of you to work together to assist me as best you can. Understood, providing my full support.
This one's strong! Be careful!
You can now use Spirit Unification. Omega Cian?
Breakthrough!
So sadly, Muse is not
Get back!
even remotely close to being handy when it comes to breaking crap.
Striker!
So I'm just putting out that word of warning right now. That's game.
Let's go! Ha! 8's down!
It's mine!
Yes! Yeah! Let's go!
An opening! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ha! There!
It's mine! Here I go!
Like, I could do Crazy Hunt, I guess, even though I don't really need the crit rate. Thing that I want to do, though, is Battle Scope, because this thing's gonna quickly die. It gives you material, though, so it has that going for it. The alternate was Blue Ascension, of course. So, body tissue absorbs both HP and EP. It'd be best to keep this
It's
thing
my turn.
attacking. Rather do
Second
this.
form, Gale! It's down!
Keep it up! Yes!
And the delay failed.
Let's go!
So I'm doing this to get some of his CP back.
It's my turn! Ha! Let's go!
Oh, the freeze connected.
An opening!
Yeah.
Here I go! Take this! Nice!
Yeah.
We did it!
That was so
Good
painful.
job.
Deva and Cannon leveled up. Cavalry Edge. Better chance to evade, better chance for Arts to crit. Blue Ascension. Increased healing and better EP regen. So yeah, that's gonna get a spell every level. That thing may be really nasty when it's all said and done. There's our U material. So, totally under control. Guess that means it worked. Instructorine? I mean, you almost gave me a heart attack. So you really were able to control your power. Yeah, thanks to this pendant Emma made me. I can't rely on it too much, but it should be fine to use in moderation. So what that means is I'm going to start using this power. The power I lost control of a year ago in my role as Class 7's instructor. Whoa. Thank you, instructor. It's a good thing, really. I know it's the first time you two have seen that. Sorry if I scared you. The truth is I'm a little different than most people. It might be a little creepy at first, but... Man, I'd heard the rumors, but damn, I'm impressed. What are you calling that, your ogre power? Still don't like you much, but I don't hate that. Silver hair and eyes like fire, the name Ashen Chevalier suits you. It's such a departure from your usual look, and you cut such a handsome figure with that exotic tachi of yours. You'll be on my mind all night. Why do you have to make everything sound sexual? What do you think about all this, Ash? Me? It's like I said. When I see you gotta use every trick you got. I've got my halberd, he's got this. He certainly does. Yet another addition to our instructor's ever-growing list of charms. But do be careful not to overexert yourself if you do decide to keep on using it. I will. Kurt, Yuna, thank you both for sticking with me, and I especially want to thank you, Altina. Me? You've been keeping an eye out for me ever since the Northern War. Watch over me on our field exercises, too. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you. I did what was expected of me. Allie is blushing. I am not. Here we go again. You know, you've really grown. Alright, we should be halfway through level 3 now. Let's keep this up. Understood? Okay, newly united Class 7, let's get this done. I was a little nervous at one point, but you seem to have your powers under control, but that doesn't mean you don't have to be careful. That goes for you and the new Class 7. Okay... Loot's on the other side of the wall. I don't think I'm coming back here, so I'm just popping these now. Space Sepith.
Why is there always a duct?
A girl's gotta be prepared for anything. Such as what?
Can you please focus?
They make me turn around to get this. I'm lazy, damn it. Spirit Incense. But yeah, they reuse some of these mechanics a bit too much. Some of them really are one and done type things. Hello.
There!
Die like a...
There!
Whoever you are. 0 U materials. Yeah.
Yeah!
Do be careful, that enemy's strong.
Damn it. Like, what I'm afraid of is there's probably more than one now. U material and a pendulum. Dang it.
Yeah!
There we go.
I'm ready to go anytime.
Overall, the enemies are getting a little too beefy. I don't have the power to really splatter them. That's what I was afraid of. So wait, the way we need to go is over here, actually.
Yeah!
This isn't too bad. Crap. We lost the element of surprise, run!
Yeah!
Yeah, I'm getting much better U material drops from those guys than the drones.
Yeah!
Okay, anything here? Nope, just those.
I'm ready.
Yeah, this is definitely overused. So I'm kind of curious if I can still open it while facing away, or if I do have to face it to do so. You have to face it. Four enemies, 4 EP charge 1s. Not like a higher tier one that I might be able to put to use somewhere, but the really, really crappy one. Okay, so we have to use the switch here to open that. No. So now we can access over here.
It's powerful.
1 U material. I did
Oh,
not
treasure chest.
want to shoot the small one, I wanted the big dude, but yeah.
All right, no sweat.
You're making great time. The rest of the way is pretty much a straight path.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah!
Nothing in the corner.
This is a lovely spot for a break.
And that's just a repeat of earlier. So we'll go ahead and rest. As far as I know, there's nothing that I need to get, like, orbment-wise. No slots to unlock anymore on anyone, I believe. Unless you want, like, one of the older members, but... they're gone. Who cares? Out of sight, out of mind. Do have enough for 1 action quartz. Got the Tyrell Bulb from Rosine. Would be nice if I could get some CP back, but I'm not walking. Screw that. So I'm contemplating using Ash for this fight. So, like, I haven't looked at his skills to verify if he has something that can break, but I assume it's better than whatever Muse has at the moment. A dead end? I imagine we've reached our destination. I think you're right. Keep your head on a swivel. Giant of Madness, Olaphemus. A monster? Wait, that's a cryptid. It's the same type as the one from before, but a much higher grade. That's not all. Look all around us. Something's up. The higher elements are moving. Okay, yeah, this is not how I set things up. Professor, what's going on? I tinker with science a bit to make the test a little more interesting. Now that Schwarzer unlocked his powers and I've got to read on the new additions, I figured I'd change things up a bit. Come on, now you're being ridiculous. Picking up anomalous readings. Please be careful, everyone. I can't believe this guy. He's really gone overboard this time. It's all the same to me. All we gotta do is beat up whatever comes at us, right? Instructor, please consider this our Class 7 aptitude test. Will do. Alright, Class 7, defeat the enemy.
Be on guard. It's strong.
So I'm just gonna hit him here. Yeah.
All right!
Iron Will
Form
here
up!
for his
Iron
first
Will
turn,
formation!
a crit turn of all things.
Here I go!
Doing the scope now, so I don't forget. Drops HP 3. Giant monster that slaughters insatiably. It slams its arms to the ground, roar rends the heavens. Here, I thought you needed a drill for that.
Not today! Very well.
Okay, hammer time.
Sledgehammer!
Very well. Strike!
I'm going. Azure wings, shoot!
Holy!
All right.
Whoa, that changes things a bit.
Take this!
Let's go!
Like, I almost don't want to hit him.
Get back!
Okay, good, that did not interfere. But he gets a turn right away anyway.
An opening! 8's down!
It's mine!
Great for me.
Not today! Very well. Let's go! Let's go! 8's down!
It's mine!
So right here I'm just building up CP and then we're gonna
Yes.
burn him into the ground.
Now's our chance.
An opening!
All right.
Now that my BP
Let's
are
go.
up,
Here I go. Yeah.
so we're gonna deal about
Too slow.
3,000 per turn. A little bit
It's
more
my
in that
turn.
case.
Let's go!
So this will cap everyone off.
It's my turn! Now!
Keep it up.
My turn! Yeah! 8's down!
It's mine.
He's been muted, I should point out.
Here I go. Yeah. Our chance.
Too slow!
Can I actually finish him without an S
Yes.
break? And the answer is no. Actually, no, not happening. That sucks.
Yeah. Let's go.
An opening!
We came close.
My blade, calm as still water. Now! Seventh slash! Fallen leaves! All right, nice work.
Good job.
HP 3, which I will probably never use unless it can combine into something else. Is it finally over? One should hope so after all that. Muse, Ash, you both okay? Who do you think you're talking to? What a nightmarish beast that cryptid was. I'm afraid my legs gave up beneath me, but you can carry me back, right, instructor? You're fine. In fact, you're staying right now. The spirit of the old Class 7 lives on. It's good to have students I can count on. Hey, Reen, looks like everyone's still in one piece. That's a relief. Perhaps those hatchlings really are taking flight. In any case, level 3 trial is now complete. Return here whenever you like. Professor? This again? I've given up on frustration at this point. It's only wasted energy. Still don't know how you managed to control the 3 higher elements. Seriously, what's this old man hiding? Must be something. It feels like there's more at play here than just technology. Seems like there's a dimensional distortion in this corner of the keep. It's not on the scale of the spirit shrines, but the higher elements are definitely in play here. And it seems like you can control them with the opening and closing of the barriers. That's something. There's no possible way. Perhaps he established the keep here, precisely because of this place's special properties. Great, there's someone here even crazier than the principal. That's a worry for another day. Good work, everyone. Considering that this was the first mission for the freshly reborn Class 7, I'd say you did very well. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like we've improved. I agreed. I really felt the results of my daily training today. Seems we managed to clear your aptitude test, instructor. Well, it didn't bore me, that's something. I do hope you'll invite us along for another one of these tests. Count on it, and Celine, thank you. Well, whatever, you all worked hard too. Alright, we'll see you guys by the entrance. Thank you for your hard work. Please come back safely. Waterfall. I don't even think that's any good, to be honest. Ah, Curious Super Rare does nothing. Yep. Ah, Sleep 3 is considered a super rare. At this rate, I won't have to worry about you at all. Let's hurry and get back. I'm getting hungry. I'll make sure there's nothing in here. And there's no need to use the healing or anything like that, just because... like, we're gonna get healed when we go on our mission anyway. So just one last look to make sure I get all the boxes, and we are out. Walk through the door, Muse. Trial's over. Let's return. Good work, everyone. It's you. Seems like you finished your trial without incident. Elise and Toa, what are you two doing here? Where's Professor Schmidt? Here we went back to the research building to compile his data. I'm here for what you promised me, Reen. You haven't forgotten, have you? Of course not. I told you we'd have lunch together, and that's what we'll do. It's already lunchtime? It's easy to lose track of time down there. Sorry the trial was so hard this time. Now that I think of it, my stomach feels empty. Something smells heavenly. Elise, did you perhaps... Yes, in fact, I had Toa and Tea to help me prepare some boxed lunches. How about we all have a picnic together, everyone? Cue the rain. This is amazing. Agreed, it's so colorful, it's quite pleasing to the eye. And it's all just so tasty, it's like my stress is being blown away. I'm glad you enjoy it so much. The three of us worked really hard making them. I only helped with the prep work in the morning. But we made one for the professor too. What should we do about his? We can just get it to him later. I'm sure he'll eat it between his experiments. Man, this fried chicken is so crispy on the outside, nice and juicy on the inside. It's incredible. The omelet's really pretty too, and it's got this unique flavor I can't quite place. We use some soup stock to flavor it. The recipe for it is from the East. Got it from a friend of our family. If you'd like, I can teach it to you. For real? I'm always up for expanding my cooking arsenal. High-level grill conversation detected. We'd best not fall behind. Someday I shall create a beautiful lunch brimming with love for Instructor Reen. Reen? Do you not like it, perhaps? Oh no, it's amazing. It just made me feel a little nostalgic. Like I was back home with Mom and Dad for a moment. Oh. Well, of course, I use Schwarzer family seasonings after all. Please eat to your heart's and stomach's content. If you say so, how can I refuse? They're totally in their own little world. Seems Elise will be the biggest obstacle I must overcome. This fish isn't too bad either. Like, did they prepare that in any way, or did they just, like, give her a fresh fish? I don't know. You were looking at me like that in the keep, too. If you got something to say, spit it out already. No. Watching you and Instructor Reen earlier made me feel uneasy, but I'm not getting that feeling anymore. You mean... I guess he really has changed, at least a little. It's nice that I don't have to worry so much about him losing control of his power, but he still takes on more work than he should. So he'll probably need as much help as you and the others can give him. Understood. Not bad. The taste of a homemade meal. Suppose it's been a while. What's the matter? You miss your mama's cooking? Your family's in Heimdall, right? Why not just visit whenever you want? Being on my own is another kind of training. I can't keep relying on them all the time. Surely you two miss the taste of home after being away for 3 months. Yeah, I guess. My mom's cooking was kinda crappy, but I guess I miss not having it. Oh? Anyway, this ain't gonna be enough to fill me up. Well, look what I found. Some extra sandwiches. No, you don't. Jeez, I just can't I can't let my guard down around you for a second. We have plenty of extras, so please eat as much as you like. Nice, let me at 'em. Save some for the rest of us. Afterwards, they cleaned up their picnic and each of them went their own way. After paying a visit to Professor Schmidt, Breen walked George to the station where his train back to Ruhr was waiting. Take care, George. Sorry I couldn't give you a better reception.
Nonsense. Well, not only did you treat me to lunch, I got to meet the members of the new Class 7. I'll let you know if I can dig up anything about the Black Workshop. I mentioned it to the professor, too, so he might have some info for you eventually.
Thanks a million. That man reverse engineered the Divine Knights to make the Panzer Soldats. There's no way he doesn't have some connection to the workshop. But even if he does know something, there's no guarantee he'll tell us.
Yeah, it's kind of worrying. The professor aside, you've got a rough road ahead of you, but I know you'll be able to overcome everything that comes your way, Reen. You too, of course, Toa.
Right. So will you be joining the Institute of Technology as soon as you get back to Ruhr?
Yeah, but that's not all I'll be doing. I plan to reach out to our classmates from Thors. Well, except Angie, anyway.
Because no one likes her anyway. She's touring the continent on her motorcycle now, isn't she? She sure likes to live on the wild side. I'm sure Angie will be back before we know it. When she's around again, the three of us should get together.
For sure. Well, I gotta get going now. I'll see you next time, Elise. You too, Celine.
Yes, certainly. Make sure you don't eat too many sweets.
I'll see what I can do. All right, later, guys.
I miss him already. He's still in Erebonia, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to see him again. Until then, let's work just as hard as he is. Yeah, can do. Elise, Celine, you two can take this afternoon to relax. I believe I will. You two need to attend that briefing or whatever it was, right? Try not to fall asleep. But it's so boring.
Hamilton was too busy and declined? I wonder what he's up to.
As you can see from the handout, the next location for our field exercises will be Western Lamare. The nearest city will be the port city Ordis. That said, we will be farther from civilization this time than prior exercises. In addition, our designated area this time will extend as far as Raquel. I see. From Raquel to Ordis, eh? I'm no stranger to either of those places. It's going to be a really wide range this time. And we'll be near my former palace. Your palace? You mean Juno Naval Fortress, right? That was the Noble Alliance's headquarters during the Civil War, right? That's correct. When the war ended, I found myself there with Wallace and 50,000 soldiers. I considered making a last stand there, but news of the Northern War reached me. I did some negotiating, and that's how I became a lapdog at the government. Is that really something you should blurt out like that? Principal Le Guin, you may wish to keep your commentary to yourself. You may already be aware, but there is a reason this was decided upon as the location. All of the highest-ranking nobles will be gathered there for a conference. The Imperial Provincial Council, right? I heard it was going to be held in Ortis this year. Will you be attending too, Principal Le Guin? Up to 2 years ago, I had regularly attended the conference as the Countess Le Guin. However, I've since pulled away from the political front line, so I don't plan to attend this year. You and the students will have to bring honor to our school without my or the professor's help, like usual. Judging from last time, I suspect we'll have another incident. Seems likely the Society will make another move. Hard to say if they'll just be running another one of their experiments or what. Either way, we should be even more prepared than usual, especially with the gnomes in the picture too. Looks like it's not just our students who have gotten all fired up. You've all got a good mindset. This should help us get a leg up on the main campus. Really? Get a leg up? Principal Le Guin, that's... Have you not heard? The main campus will be holding its own field exercises starting this month. What? Not just the branch campus? The Crown Prince has decreed that the main campus shall also assist with the Empire's crisis. Though they'll be in a different location from us, they will depart on the same day. I see, but where could they possibly be headed? They're much bigger than us. Are they going to use a special train to get there too? One word from Prince's mouth and bam, that's a tyrannical empire for you. First, this is confidential information. Second, we are getting off track. Again, we will hold our field exercises in Lamare. We will depart Friday night, and the duration will be 4 days. Oh god, this is going to take forever. I expect each of you to have the planning documents memorized by tomorrow. Ortis, huh? I saw this coming on account of the conference being held there. But now that I know that for sure, I should get in contact with Eustace. He should have been in attendance at last year's conference too. I should head back to the dorms now, though. Elise is waiting. I think I remember hearing Principal Le Guin saying something earlier. Wonder if she needs help. Bonding points, how many? Message. 2. So we're gonna spend time with Fee, of course. No point hiding this since you've probably noticed I give them the highest priority. Our field exercises are on the horizon, but tonight is Elise's party. For now, forget your troubles and enjoy the evening. Cut loose, as they say. Well, I'll try to keep a little bit of moderation at least, but you're right, I'll try to enjoy myself. Very well. I prepared some good drinks for this evening. Be sure to save for them. I really shouldn't drink in front of the students, but I'm sure a little won't hurt. On the contrary, you should drink because of the students. And in some regards, in spite of them. Hey Reen, what's up? Vivi, I didn't realize you were here. Yeah, she just showed up out of the blue. Well, after I heard you started working at the branch campus, I pretty much had to drop by, you know? The young, beautiful medic makes her debut at Thors branch campus. That's the kind of stuff our readers will eat up. The saucier and spicier, the better. I'm not going to give you anything of the sort. You just came to see me because you were worried, weren't you? Nuh-uh. You've gotten a lot tougher than you used to be, sis. The tables have turned, huh, Vivi? Vivi's really taken her to her job as a reporter, but as busy as she is, she still comes by to check in with me whenever she has the chance. I'm really blessed to have a sister like her. You've gotten a lot tougher than you used to be, sis. That's fine. If you want to be like that, you can always dress up like you again. The students won't know what hit 'em. Please don't. Some things never change. What have we here? I have to make my new ducat scene. Randy? Randy, what are you looking up? Just a little something. Erebonia's Orbal Network is a lot more dated than the one we have in Crossbell. Can't even find a pic of one swimsuit babe on here. How can you say that with a straight face? I was gonna joke about that, but I realized it's fairly likely. Kidding, I'm kidding. I'm just trying to call Tio Dot. Though since we're under surveillance, we can't really talk about anything important. Sorry about that. Don't worry, not your fault. Yeah, you play Vantage Masters, right? You play too, Randy? I go to Carnegie's all the time, actually. I'm basically a regular at this point. Let's go a round or two when you got the time. Sure, I'll let you know. Sounds good, I'll take you on. So the time has come. I didn't even remember I got this. Huh. So yeah, if you had some sort of card that would regularly heal, this wouldn't be bad. Earth card. I wonder if I should try making an Earth deck or something. I definitely want these just because they give you card draws. Keep the Blix. The crystals are overpowered, man. All water gain HP, attack 1. That is kind of strong. What do I don't have much for water cards. Could seal the enemy, I guess. But yeah, I just have many, many more water ones than anything else. Or fire, I mean. Like, I can be a little more loose with my stuff here, simply because I have the card draws with the Thief. Yeah, we'll go that. He has the Knight of all things.
Let's get started.
I didn't want to go first if that Knight starts with 3 power. Interesting start. See, I'll use that on him, gives me 1, so I can play this and not die horribly. Okay, let's get started. Ah, crud, that's a range card, I just realized. Okay, drop this. Oh, hell no. That thing's a healer. I can drop some big cards next turn. Rather do it like that. And I'm going to summon here just because, to be perfectly blunt, I have more cards than I can use. Literally. I definitely need to get some spell cards in here, though. Oh, crap, I didn't have my Blix shoot, did I? You jerk! Yeah, I'll hold off on that. So yeah, that knight has a lot of stuff to cut through to reach my guys. Looks like it kind of gave up.
Ah, man. I lost.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to rethink this deck. Unvilve. It's really nice to have cards, just I need more magic. Let's go on the roof. No one's out here for once. Spend time with Altina, not happening. Spend time with Ash, definitely not happening. Actually, there's a good chance. I mean, we have to see what other options are open since I have 2 points. One set aside for Fee. Never thought Principal Liquid's training would be this tough. But I can tell he was able to get some good exercise. Makes my heart dance to think of the muscle gains I'm going to get. Sasuke was able to get through his training. Despite everything, Wayne's actually a pretty positive person. No, I just saw the craziest thing. Frankie was working with that handsome butler. I need to tell everyone. That girl's a walking loudspeaker. Precaution. In case you're wondering. Two are in the dojo, one in the shooting range. Train after club, huh? You're a real hard worker, Jessica. Could say the same thing about you. I saw you swim by yourself earlier. Yeah, I was having trouble relaxing. Kept thinking about my time in the fleet. I'll spend thinking about the past, but I decided to put all my focus on training instead. I'll do whatever it takes to get stronger. Good to hear. I'll have to make sure I keep up. It's not easy training with Leonora, but bring it on. I've decided to only look at what lies ahead. Major Irving, I don't see you here often. It's not like I teach a shooting class. However, I'm pretty confident in my skills, though I pale in comparison to Major Revelt. That's true, Major Claire's sniping is at a completely different level. It's probably thanks to her spatial cognition, but in terms of close-range combat, I don't intend to let her outpace me. At the end of the day, what's important is training. And that's why I occasionally engage in target practice here. I see. Major Irving may not look like it, but he probably doesn't like losing. Yeah, we'll go up here. Something missing. I get that, but can't we just call it good enough? There's no point just continuing to talk in circles about it. I think the best solution is to just come up with something new. Sure, that's easy for you to say, but they're trying to come up with lyrics for their song, huh? I hope they're able to figure something out. I'm starting to tire of all this. I want to talk to you, I want to talk to Gustav. Our lines aren't that bad when you look at them one by one. Coming up with lyrics is pretty tough. Just a wee bit more work and this will be solid. Hey Ash, is the literature club still in session? Nah, it's over. Tatiana went home too. Even if I went back, I'd get bored, so I'm just reading some books. It's got a lot of books. I'm sure you're tired from the keep, so don't stay too late. Yeah, just don't get in the way of my reading. Sunset's light is pouring in. Seems to be a good spot to read. No. Okay. Put it back out here. Let's just jump over to the hangar and I'll worry from there. That's something you don't see every day. Seems your free day is coming to an end. Make sure to rest when you have time, Reen. I will, thanks for the concern. Professor Schmidt, it's rare to see you behind the counter like this. There are some tools I need to retrieve from my work, but the second I came back here, that blasted Nisa Makarovs took it as an invitation to take off. Wow, she forced workshop duty on Professor Schmidt? Someone's got a death wish. If you need adjustments to your orbit, I'll take care of it, but do keep in mind you'll be taking time away from my research, and that doing so is a disservice to all of humanity. It's not gonna make this easy, is he?
Why do I have to?
So yeah, I'm gonna pass on those two. Jeez, that's only 240? That's nothing, man. Like, these two really need to be percentage-based, and not a small percentage either. So I can get Impede 3. If I wanted a Seraphic Ring, not happening. Impede 3 it is. Action 3. I don't think I can really get anything on anyone else.
Don't come back.
Why
Shut
do
up.
I have to?
It's like you don't backhand him. Yeah, that one's not getting upgraded. Nightmare 3. I only have one Nightmare 2. That sucks. Thought I got more of these from the spider in that stupid tower. Let's see, we were getting water quartz there. It was shield, that's what it was. So yeah, I could make a shield 3 fairly easily if I wanted to. I could make an HP 3 really easily, but that 2000's nothing. Don't need these. That one's a maybe. Kinda hoping I'll just get a Tyrol from somewhere along the line. Diamond Nova is already equipped. We have that in our inventory. Oh yeah, I couldn't afford this, that's what it was. Don't have Petrify or Poison, so I can't get those, which means no Genbu. I can get a Petrify 2 at the very least.
Why do I have to?
I don't know if you guys hate... crud. He doesn't even make them, does he? Yeah, that's not an option. That sucks. Diamond Nova. Not happening. Zerul Cannon. I will go ahead and pick up... No, I shouldn't. Ixion Volt, I will take, though. Like, Saintly Force isn't actually that bad. What is it upgraded to, though?
Don't come back. Why do I have to?
Not too bad for music, I guess, if I could fit it in somewhere.
Don't come back.
I'm not sure which one should take priority. I'm thinking her, actually. Oh, crud. I made him P3, didn't I? Crud. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh well. Let's see, Titania is Mirage, I think? Yeah. I'm gonna give her this. Just one little random element to pull out of my bag of tricks if crap hits the fan. Problem is, it's extremely expensive. Does she get done? No, she does not. That sucks. In the event we're forced to use him, we're going to give him an action here. Does he still have Yes, he does. Septium Vein. Do I have an upgraded Venom Flame for him? That'll work. He actually has that innately. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him this. No accessories, though. Structurine, good evening. It's pretty late out to be jogging alone. You're working really hard. Yeah, a lot has been bothering me lately, so I want to rejuvenate myself. They say a healthy soul dwells in a healthy body. Just don't overdo it. That's Altina in the garden. So we'll hop over to the entrance and talk to the two people here, which I imagine are Celestin and Frankie. Master Rain, I must apologize for letting you see that. Not at all, showing him the ropes, I take it. How's that been going? Any janitor worth his salt must know how to clean, and I shall teach him by hook or by crook. That doesn't sound gentle. I imagine Celestin's a pretty intense teacher. Crud, I missed the first line. Of course, if I find any deficiencies, I'll have to start from the beginning. Oh, wait, hold on just a sec. Loud interjections, 2 points deducted. But as soon as I did, Mr. Celestin got so strict, it's like he became an entirely different person. I won't lose here, I'll give this everything I've got. Yeah, she is the wife. You can relax, honey. He has his reasons. You always say that, but... I saw Frankie heading to the academy earlier. I just hope he doesn't cause any trouble over there. He is, don't worry. Not nearly on the level of the other students, but... give him time. So we have something in the bar. Here's your order. One special Mishi plushie. This is nice. A wounded Captain Mishi. This arrow coming out of him is pretty cool, too. Marcus had a hard time making it, but it turned out so cute. I know. Here, Jingo. This is a bonus. Hand Jingo a fashion catalog for young girls. This is one of the catalogs we use at our store. You're really cute, Jingo, so I think you should dress nicer. Look at all the pretty clothes. Thanks, I guess. Fashion catalog, eh? Where's the stuff about material composition and armor level? This stuff doesn't even look like it's got type 1 bullet resistance. Of course not, they're just supposed to be cute. I don't get it, but okay, whatever. Jingo's so cute and slender, but she look good in pretty much anything. I need to recommend something to her. This special Mishi plushie's so well made. Is this what people mean when they call things cute? I'll take a look at the fashion catalog later.
I got some good stuff.
Nothing new here. Like, we'll see weapons for the new characters when the time comes.
Come on, but I got some good stuff.
I can get one of these, get 2 of these. That's good enough. Like, these are falling off at this point, even the peaches struggle, and then this is going to be mandatory. So all those EP charge ones that are dropping from the drones now are actually something I can use. Anyway, 9 and 5 is actually a good split between those. 2400 isn't that bad at this stage. Yeah, that's gonna take me forever. Like, I used Suzaku on Rin. Hold on a second, that's strength 40? Like, that's more than an attack 3 quartz, isn't it? Food for thought. This one doesn't have the bell attached to it for some reason. Sword breaker, shield breaker. This would be so damn hard to get, but since it combines everything so efficiently... And the thing that sucks about this one is that you don't get to keep the Feint 3 effect. This one doesn't have its bell attached either. That one does. I'm not attributing this one to NIS. That sounds like that may have been Falcom that screwed up that one. Nightmare 3, we probably can pick that off of Spider's dead body, but that still sucks because of the art factor. I need Blind 3.
Done already?
So we're gonna make a long hop to the hangar.
Why do I have to?
Yeah, he just has blind.
Don't come back.
I feel so ripped off. Anyway, we're teleporting back to 9 Valley, because I don't remember if there's I went outside. Didn't see Cerberus. Lapun. Jingo actually asked me to make a specific stuffed animal. It's her own original design that she's been wanting for a while. We just finished it, so Cheryl is delivering it right now. Jingo is actually a pretty nice person, although I was shocked when she tried to pay for it with gunpowder. Okay, these are a little tempting. So I lose 3 strength for this. I'm gonna hold off just a little bit to see if maybe something better gets unlocked in the next segment. Because the new weapons and gear should be appearing shortly. And what are these 3 doing here? This has trouble written all over it. No young maiden can resist the call of beautiful lace. These look pretty fancy. Elegant young maiden, huh? These are elaborate. From a price and design perspective, I think I prefer more simple clothing, though. Now, don't be like that. Nothing draws a man's eye like a bit of lace. In just the right spot. Really? I'm sure she's just kidding. Don't you think that's going a little too far, Muse? Who's kidding? Are they talking about? I get the feeling I need to leave immediately. Once we're done here, let's look at the next shop. Sounds good to me. There's no need to rush, you two. Why haven't I left yet? Come on, legs, move! And you're gonna get the same thing from all three. Let's see what Rosine's up to. Oh, she's right here. Priest is all the way at the end. We'll hit her on the way out. Looks like Sunday school concluded without a hitch today. Sister Rosine's at her best when she's with the children. No, it's nothing. I'm sure you're really busy too. You have field exercises coming up, so you should take it easy today. I was afraid of something like this. Rosine, is something the matter? No, don't mind me. It's just Sir Thomas contacted me earlier and mentioned something that kind of worried me. What could have the Growls Ritter shaken? Seems the distortion in the Empire's spirit veins continues to grow. This time in the west, especially near Lamare. All the more worrisome when last month and the month before, a similar phenomena occurred in Suffolk and Crossbell respectively. Oh. Please forgive me, Reen. I didn't tell you then because we couldn't pinpoint the cause. Don't be sorry, Rosine. But Lamare, huh? That's where our next field exercise will be held. That's... According to the reports, this time around the increase in distortion is on a smaller scale. But still, Reen, please be careful. I'm always careful. Besides, you got nothing to worry about. I can control my power now. You mean it? I'm so glad to hear that, really. Thanks. You know, Rosine, that smile of yours, it's dangerous. Nothing. Does not suit a penguin at all. I had a productive conversation with Becky. The Becky Association will purchase games from us, and when we have tournaments and leave, she's going to help out. Entertainment is important. You really enjoy your hobby. And for the sake of it, let's take a quick look. Yeah. I've used up just about every last bit of brain power I have today, not to mention our tests in the keep. Physically, mentally, I'm all around exhausted. Still, it isn't necessarily a bad feeling. That's the campus, that's... Do they even let me in here yet? Kinda wonder if I can trade in more fish for more stuff. Heard the location of your next field exercise has been decided. Further, no matter where the branch campus students go, incidents are soon to follow. I'm starting to get worried. I'm sure the government has a plan, but I'm not too fond of sending students into danger. Instructor, please keep the students safe. Of course. As an instructor, I need to keep my mind sharp. Hide shark, snakehead... Like, this actually isn't a bad trade. This is... this is... too, kinda. Need to sell some gelatin and beast flesh, it looks like. Anyway... Yeah, I don't need that many rings. I probably should actually try to cook more, but I'm lazy. Hey, there's Cerberus. Serby, are you going on a walk? Let's play. Wow, he's pretty smart. I had no idea. Armin, has he ever bit you before? Nope, it's fine. Serby's super duper smart. So you two are friends. Not bad, Armin. Hey, Serby, are you on guard duty today? That means the three of us can play. Okay, so the dog will interact with them. Told Tom he should go play with his little sister, but now both Tom and Cheryl are busy and I don't have anyone to play with. Guess I'll play with Armin today. Seems like you made an interesting friend. You staying out of trouble, Cerberus? He said not getting caught. Very intelligent dog. It's getting late and Armin isn't home yet. He should be fine. He's getting stronger by the day. He's been going on adventures around town lately. He's growing up. Frankie really did end up getting a job this time. I expect nothing less from someone I put my confidence in. I've always believed in him. That boy can do anything if he puts his mind to it. Someone's down there fishing. Toa's here. A reporter from the Imperial Chronicle came to talk to Monk. She was young, super energetic, and pretty. What's up with that? It's not fair. This is Monk, the person I was talking about earlier. She's talking about Vivi, if you didn't gather. Toa, you were here at the radio station? Monk asked me to appear in his radio show. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It's called The Dawn of the Working Woman. It's a show that focuses on women working in many different industries. It's one of our most popular shows. Our first episode featured Major Claire when she first became a captain. Major Claire made a guest appearance, and now you're going to be on it, Toa? I declined at first, but he was really persistent. I'm getting a little nervous. I hope I don't fumble my words. Miss Herschel, you'll be just fine. Let's make this a great show. Toa on a radio show. I wonder if I can help somehow. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
This might be a good spot for fishing.
Now, if I could just get my hands on some fresh fish, some nice freshwater beetles, then tonight's dinner will be all set. The livelier they are, the better. Never change, Freddy. Kick him in there, Reen. Quick, while no one's looking. Why is this place so crowded? Liza's baguettes go well with any soup. 5 should be more than enough. That many? Is she using it for the cooking club? Someone at the cafe treat you to some milk, Celine? Yeah, that should be obvious. There's so many kind people here, it's sort of nice, really. Weird to hear that coming from you. Remember, today is Elise's welcoming party, so try to save some room in your stomach. Like you have to tell me that. I see, so he was your first love. With your unwavering feelings for him, you finally got him. Look at you. Stop it, it's not like that. He's been away for work, so I haven't been able to see him. Can you say that again? No? Sabrina, jeez. That's a secret. Anyway, I've got to start prepping for tomorrow. I finished reading Spring Breeze Love Song, Tatiana. Thanks for lending it to me. I really, really liked it. I'm so relieved you enjoyed it, but does that mean... Yes, we have another follower. You already read it too, Maya? I borrowed it from Muse and read it in no time. The story of the friendship and curiosity of 2 innocent young boys. After finishing it, I felt like I discovered a new part of myself. Right? I felt the same way. I'm happy to hear that. Suddenly I have a very bad feeling like an epidemic has just spread. So nice to find more people to share in my joys. Now then, who else at school has the potential to become a believer? I'll tell Jessica and Una to try reading it. Unfortunately, it seems a new door has been opened, but it's not a bad feeling per se. Okay, we did our lap already. Yeah, all that's left is in here. Our purchase orders haven't changed in 3 months. It's getting hot and we haven't gotten any of the local beers. We need to change the amount of perishable items or else they're just going to spoil. Can't leave Dad in charge of this. Why is Instructor Reen always surrounded by so many beautiful women? Seeing them up close, both Lindy and Becky are pretty fine. Min too, she's clumsy but she's cute. I heard that sister in the chapel, Rosine, was one of Instructor Reen's schoolmates. On top of them, there's all the hotties in the old Class 7. I'm burning with jealousy. That damn Chad needs to backflip onto a landmine already. That's a bit much, don't you think? There you are, Instructor Reen. You've got 2 whole harems worth of gorgeous women around you at all times. Save some for the rest of us. At least introduce me to your sister. Who knows, the 2 of us could be brothers-in-law one day. Oh, what was that you said? Nothing? It's kind of a terrifying smile. I never knew Instructor Reen's sister complex was this bad. Not giving up so easily. Hopefully I can get to know her tonight at dinner. It's good to hear you want to get to know her better. But if you got some ulterior motive, that's a whole nother story. I imagine you must be pretty protective of your sister, Instructor Reen. It's actually kind of heartwarming. It's really nice in here today. There are more snacks, I can read my books in peace. Is it because Gina's here? She's always been good at customer service ever since she was really young. Gina said she wanted to check up on us. Come to think of it, it was her job to take care of the back-end stuff here. She really is capable of doing anything. I couldn't be any prouder of my daughter. Okay, I don't think there's anyone upstairs. I want to get something nicer, but... Tito, why do you seem so distraught? Instructor Reen, hello. I'm trying to choose gifts to send to my friends back home, but it seems like lately I've been sending them popular things without putting much thought into it. A gift, huh? I can relate. I've been sending more things recently, too. It's hard to find fresh new things that'll make them happy. That's exactly right. The more you know someone, the harder it is to choose something for them. Instructor Reen, will you help me choose some gifts? I think it'd be good to get a fresh perspective. Me? I'm not so sure about this, but if you really want me to. Yay, thank you. So do you have any candidates? Well, I've chosen a store for each person. Forgot to mention, but I'm buying gifts for 3 people. Okay, no problem. Alright, then we should go to the stores. Thanks again. Can we start with Neo Suiyan? Of course, let's get going. So I imagine this would be something for Estelle or something. I'm assuming it's Estelle, Joshua, and Ren, but I'm not sure. General store, yada yada. Thanks for the help. Yeah, I think I can find the damn fishing store, Tita. I should throw her in the fountain for that. Wait, it's this one. Now that I have a look around, they have a lot of things here. What kind of person are you getting these gifts for? It's for a girl who's a year younger than me, Ren. Purple hair and always wears a ribbon. She can be a little aloof at times, but she also likes to tease people. Sounds a bit like Muse. They might look and act completely different, but now that you mention it, they are sort of similar in a way. Maybe that's why you get along so well with Muse, then. My friend loves cute things, so I usually go to boutiques to get gifts for her. Since she's 15 now, I thought it might be good to get her something more mature. That's why I decided to come here. I'd love to hear any recommendations you have. Sure thing, let me think. Can we get her a pumpkin? Those are always a hit, right? Okay, I thought like you'd examine stuff, they give you clues and stuff. Yeah, I want to talk to the geezer, not you. Blah. Okay. Do you need something? Yes, I'm looking for a gift today. Instructor Reen, did you find anything? Let's see. Gift for a girl who's 1 year younger. Sort of like Muse. Oh, okay, I get it. So, Muse is in the tea club. Because I don't even know what the hell a Kagemaru thing is. How about some Eastern tea? Eastern tea? That's a great idea. She likes black tea, so I'm sure she'll love this. I'm glad to hear that. Can I get one of these? Absolutely. Let's head to Carnegie Books and Games next. Let's get going. So this would be something for Joshua, I assume? This place not only sells books, but toys too. What kind of person are you getting a gift for next? She's in her early 20s and she's pretty athletic, not to mention super energetic. It's really good with the staff and her hobbies are fishing and collecting sneakers. Sounds like she's pretty active. A woman from the world who fights with a staff. Couldn't be her, could it? Instructor Reen? Sorry. I think we've got a pretty good idea of what you have in mind, Tita. Because this person's so active, you think a book might be a good change of pace. That's exactly right. So we're up for Stell's gift. I thought she'd be last, to be honest. Well, I kind of thought if we were going to the fishing store first, it'd be for her. These are more like pics that are like in spite of or ironic or something along those lines. Are you looking for something? Yes, I'm looking for a gift today. Instructor Ian, did you find anything nice? Let's see. A woman in her 20s who's athletic and energetic. Yeah, an encyclopedia, sure. So... The picture book? I don't know. The deck doesn't seem like it'd be a good choice because she's supposed to be athletic, outgoing. She's not going to sit in one place. Which is why I think a book in general would be a bad thing for her in the first place, but... How about scenery of Erebonia? There's a lot of pictures of lakes and flowers, so it might be a good match considering her hobbies. Right, she likes going for walks, so I think it's perfect. She's been trying to visit the Empire. Anyway, I think it's the perfect gift for her. Glad to hear it. Can I have one of these? Of course, thanks for shopping with us. Can we head to La Pan Boutique next? Sure thing. Like, this is where I'd expect to find Joshua's gift. Or not Joshua's gift, I mean Ren's gift, but we're going there for Joshua. This store is really stylish. Hey, Yuna and Elise are here. I saw them earlier, but maybe I should get their opinions. Might be good to ask them too. My last gift is for a man in his 20s. Oh, I don't mean Agate. This person always so calm and composed. I see. Same age as the woman from earlier. I wonder if... Alright, I'll look around. I think I have a good idea of what we need. At least I would look at some sexy pajamas. You never give up, do you? She's still at it. Looks like everyone's helping Elise with her shopping. Excuse us. Reen and Tita? You two shopping together? Interesting. Don't tell me, are you two... Nope. Instructor Reen is helping me choose a gift. A gift? For Agate? No, it's not like that. I want to buy something for a friend. He's helped me out a lot over the years. Like Agate? Now I understand. Do you know who she's talking about? I've heard a few stories here and there. That should make things easy. Would you girls mind giving us some advice on what we should buy? We need something for a calm and composed man in his 20s. How about a book? If it's the one I'm thinking of, he's more like Kurt than he is Instructor Reen. Also, I hear this man has a lover, yes? Someone as bright as the sun who brings happiness to everyone around her. Sunglasses, then? That's right. That's the young woman I was talking about earlier. Is that so? They sound like quite the couple. No kidding. In fact, I think they might be the perfect couple. Yes, I admit I'm a little curious to meet them now. In any event, Reen, we should keep that in mind when choosing the gift. Good point. Thank you, everyone. That was really helpful. No, it wasn't. They're a little on the small side. Wonder which I would even prefer. Ideally, they should look nice with pretty much anything. You should also take age into consideration. Good luck with your decision. Yeah, I don't know. Feel free to look around. Thank you very much. So, Instructor Reen, does anything stand out to you? A man in his 20s, a bit like Kurt, and he's in a relationship. Must not make belt joke. So the driving hat's not an option. Silver necklace. Like, none of these make sense. I'm kind of leaning towards the knit hat just as a reference to Zero. I'm trying to remember which one it was. One of the sisters wanted a gift for the other sister, and ultimately you give her the hat, I think it was. Or no, it was Anton who gives her the hat. Like, is the hat supposed to be like a running gag or something? How about this knit hat? It's pretty stylish. A hat? Yeah, a hat can go with anyone's wardrobe. Should be a good gift for that can't give any wrong impressions. Put a lot of thought into this. I think you're right, something like that won't make her jealous. Also, I think this hat would really look great on him. Glad to hear it. Can I have one of these? Thank you. Looks like you chose a wonderful gift. Looks like it. I'm happy I was able to help. Indeed. Thanked the girls for their advice and left the store. Thank you for today. Every item was wonderful, interesting, and perfectly suited to each person, so that means we did not suck. Kinda wonder if there are like multiple options, like 2 things would actually work, and especially that last one, that the odds are kind of against you there. Stupid Joshua. It would have gone half as well if I had to do it alone. Today's success is all thanks to you, Instructorine. Happy to hear it. So please take this as a token of gratitude. Invigorate. A quartz. Did you synthesize this? Yes, I chose the one I thought suited you best, Instructorine. I appreciate it, thanks. I nearly forgot. I was going to go to the bookstore to buy a card for each of the presents. Then you better go take care of that now. But take care not to get too flustered and trip on the way there. I'll be careful. I'll be off then. Quick travel menus available, 3000 Mira, 2 AP, T to 2. I don't remember what Invigorate does offhand. Gives you Forte and Impassion, but it's not really anything to write home about. Okay, the moment you guys have been waiting for. In a second. Okay, back. Had to make a phone call too while I was away. Fee, do you know the shop? Hey, Reen, things going okay since Sutherland? I'm going to the eastern part of the Empire on a request from the Guild. Long distance on a train gets kind of boring, though. So have you heard of a shop called Nine Bali? There's supposed to be one in Leaves, and I wanted to check it out. It'd be nice if you could show me where it is. Going all the way out east? I didn't know her work as a bracer took her all over. Nine Bali is definitely an interesting shop. Couldn't be that well known. But they've always been good to us, and it's easy enough for me to take her there. Reen decided to call Fee. Sup, Reen? Nice to see your face. Time flown by, huh? You look well, Fee. So you know that shop you messaged me about? There's actually one in Leaves. I know the owner pretty well, so if you got time, I could bring you there. Yeah? I don't want to pass that up. I'm free enough now, so I'll get off at Leaves. Sound okay? Of course it does. Let's meet at the station. Reen then walked to the station and waited for Fee to arrive. Sorry for the wait. No problem. Good to see you, Fee. Thanks for coming all this way. Well, I'll be off again as soon as I'm done with my business. First time I've been here. It's kind of nice. So where's Nine Bali? It's in the back alley over there. I'll show you. Yeah, that doesn't sound shady at all, Reen. Hey, so you're still Feed? My mama told me about you. I don't know what she told you, but I guess she must have known the boss. Nice meeting you. If you're ever nearby, feel free to pop in. I personally recommend some silenced explosive ammo, and we've just got some wide-range grenades in too. Nice, I'll get some of those and some of the custom parts over there. It's like you guys are already old friends. But Fee, do you even need those kinds of things for your bracer work? Well, my Jaeger skills come in handy sometimes. Especially for jobs that take me east, which is where I'm headed. Huh. To the east, huh? I get a lot of reports about Jaegers that way. You going that way to check the place out? Something like that. I need to be well prepared. Fee? After shopping at Nine Valley, Fee still had some time before she had to leave. Serene gave her a tour of the branch campus. So this is Thors branch campus. Feels a bit different from the main campus, but still nostalgic. Wish I'd have come sooner, then I'd be able to spend more time here. There's always next time. Alright then, let me give you a quick tour of the place. Sounds good. A flower bed. Looks like it's well taken care of despite the lack of staff. Yeah, the students mostly take care of it, but Celestine's been helping too. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like the gardening club you were part of, though. I think that's fine. The plants look well taken care of. Gardening club, huh? Kinda takes me back. Reen, they look a bit dry now. Can I water them? Of course, I'll go get the watering pot. Now I really feel like we're back in our days at the main campus. You watering the flowers in the flower bed and me helping out sometimes. All we're missing is the club leader and Vivi. Okay, they look a little happier now. Thanks, V. By the way, those twin gun parts earlier, you're going to use them for your job that takes you out east, right? Seems like it's a job to survey the reports of the Jaegers in the area, but do you think? From the info I've got, it seems the chances are slim. I don't think the boss will let anyone get his trail that easily. Really? Then why? If there's even a 1% chance, I gotta take it. One of the reasons I joined up with the Bracers was so I could find everyone in Zephyr. I see. Fee, I'm going to tell you this now since I have the opportunity. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Typical Reen. I'm okay, I'm not pushing myself, nor do I feel like I'm in a rush. It's true that when I found out the boss was still alive in Sutherland, I felt a sharp sensation deep in my chest. But the reason you joined the Bracers was... one of the reasons I joined the Bracers. I think I get the significance behind the Bracers emblem now. I don't want to do anything to shame Sarah or Toval, who helped me take the Bracer test, or any of you in Class 7 who gave me the opportunity. So don't worry, Reen, I'm fine. Fee? You're right. Sometimes I forget you're 17 now. Now that you're a full-fledged Bracer, I should probably stop treating you like a little kid. Doesn't seem like your actions match your words. Sorry.
That feels nice. It's been a while, so it kinda makes me feel happy.
I think I get it. I'm sure it's not easy working for the Bracer Guild, but just keep taking it one day at a time. Me and everyone else are all rooting for you.
Yeah.
After a short tour of the campus, they return to the station. Reen reluctantly said goodbye to her as she boarded the train to Heimdall. Okay, the other one was Toa at the radio station. Going to be a guest on a radio show. I'm getting a little nervous. Hope I don't fumble my words. Miss Hershey will be fine. Let's make this a great show. Let's help. Monk, is there anything I can do to help? I'd like to witness her moment in the spotlight. Reen, I guess having you here will be a little reassuring. I can always use a helping hand around here. We have a few moments before it's time to start. Mind if I explain the equipment to you for a bit? That'd be great. That's how Reen became an assistant at the radio station. After finishing the final checks, the show was ready to begin. Alright, we're starting in 3, 2... Welcome to the Dawn of the Working Woman. Today we have a guest from Thors' recently established branch campus in Leaves. Hello, my name is Toa Herschel. I'm the homeroom instructor of the branch campus's Class 9. Military Finance. I'm a little nervous, but I'm happy to be talking to you today. Thank you, Miss Herschel. We'd like to start off by sharing a few things about Instructor Herschel. She's doing pretty well considering how nervous she was. Guess she's done a few magazine interviews before. There's probably nothing to worry about. While still a student, Instructor Herschel was appointed to a very important role during the Civil War 2 years ago. She was the acting captain of the Crimson Wings aboard the cruiser Courageous, bringing hope to many people during the war. You make it sound more impressive than it was. There were many extenuating circumstances, and many of my fellow students helped me to get through that situation. You don't have to be so humble. I heard you were highly commended and that many places contacted you after you graduated. Not to mention as the student council president, you were highly regarded by many of your fellow students. You were an immense help during the terrorist acts in the capital, and you were chosen to attend the trade conference in Crossbell. I'm sure all of your fellow students can be prouder of you. Monk, I don't remember this being in the script. Well, these are all the facts. I'm sure Reen would agree. Thank you for the kind words, but I'm not that big a deal. I was only able to accomplish all the things you listed because of everyone who helped me. My fellow students, my instructors, my fellow classmates who I made a bike with that one time. And my last year, the underclassmen of Class 7. Toa. Which is why I want to do my best at the branch campus. We instructors work together to support our students. I see, that's a wonderful aspiration. We here at Radio Trist would like to continue to support Thors branch campus. After that, the show ended without any major hiccups. Reen met up with Toa after Monk told her that the recording was a success. Good work, Toa. Yeah, thank you. Monk got me all riled up, and I feel like he exaggerated some details. That broadcast was across the entire Empire, right? It's fine, I think you did wonderfully. And the way you described what we were doing really touched me. This is embarrassing. I said it on the radio, but let's work together. All the instructors for the students. Yes, of course. Monk really turned everything up to 11, but I guess it will get more eyes on the branch campus. Poor Toa. No, that was a show. Thanks for laying a hand, Reen. Oh yeah, Vivi stopped by earlier. Apparently she's in the neighborhood to visit Lindy. Sounds like she's a big shot reporter at the Imperial Chronicle now. I'll show her who can get the real scoops. Okay, that's pretty much everything. So we're not going to be able to do a nighttime bath scene, I imagine, because of the whole event that's about to unfold. It's getting late. Should I head back to the dorms now? Are you heading in already, Reen? Poor Kurt. Yeah, I managed to get all my errands done. Guess you guys went shopping, huh? This is quite the mountain of food. Yes, it's all for dinner tonight. I've been thinking that I can't keep imposing on the Countess's hospitality. Besides, we've all been working so hard in class, we wanted to show off our skills a little. Well, we've basically just making whatever we want in the cooking club. Well, it's good to see you're all so eager, but I'm pretty sure Celestine already has dinner handled. I guess you're in charge of looking everything back, huh, Kurt? Well, we came across Ash, but he managed to worm his way out of helping. So it seems. Hello everyone, it's good to see you all. We're ready to start cooking club anytime. I'm gonna go wild with these ingredients. Toss them in. Yuna and the members of the cooking club proceeded to go all out, resulting in far more dishes than originally planned. Aurelia's party for Elise ended up filled with food that was on par with that served in Orcus Tower, and no less expensive. I guess they invited everyone. Jeez. No kids allowed, scram. Celine could take him. In order to handle this vast mountain of food, friends and neighbors were invited too. All in all, it turned out to be quite the lively night in Leaves. What's the black thing on the left there? That doesn't look healthy. Looks like it has a layer of mold on top of whatever it is. Hope you're not eating as I say that. I thought this would be a lot more in-depth than it was, but we'll see. Oh. Well, there's your thumbnail, folks.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect to find such an authentic bathhouse all the way out here. What a pleasant surprise.
Now that I think about it, it's probably the principal's doing.
I heard this place was changed a lot when they renovated it into a dormitory. Apparently, it was once the mansion of a fallen noble family.
Oh yes, I've heard that same story. It seems the family had to let go of their holdings 10 years ago after the head of the family was conned by an unscrupulous merchant. Though I heard they've since started up their own business outside the country.
I see.
Sheesh. How do you know all this stuff?
I feel like I've heard a story like that before.
I thought everyone would be reluctant to go into a public bath like this, but you're all fine with it? Something wrong? Most people aren't really used to this kind of thing, right? I guess you're fine with it, Allie. But I thought Elise and Tina would be embarrassed for sure. I've actually been going to hot springs all my life. There's a hot spring resort near my hometown. My hometown is actually famous for its hot springs. Seriously? I'm surprised about Tina too, but this is the first I've heard about Elise growing up with hot springs. The Northern Hot Springs Paradise Ymir, Instructor Reen's hometown. I think I remember seeing hot springs when I went there once on a mission. I remember that mission. A mission? What mission? Does that mean the one who kidnapped Elise is... Pardon me, I think I'm getting lightheaded from all the steam. But this means... Elise and Reen used to bathe together when they were young, as did Tita and Agate, no doubt. Together? We are siblings, so a few times when we were young, sure. Oh, I can just picture you boldly striding into the hot spring to comfort your dear brother in his time of need. And I can see sweet little Tita finding an excuse to follow her special someone into a mixed bath herself. How adorable. No, that's not... You never cease to amaze, Muse. That's a pretty rotten imagination you've got there. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm so jealous. All of you have such nice hair. Elise's lustrous black hair, Tina's shining honey blonde hair, and it should be illegal how pretty that silver hair of yours is, Allie. And your hair has such nice fluffy curls to it. Your hair is lovely as well, Yuna. You looked really different when you were washing it earlier. What does that mean? Yeah, it was so vibrant and feminine. Now that I think of it, you're always taking care of it. Unlike all of you with your flawless hair and skin, I need to put serious work in to look like this. Yes, I think now may be the perfect time for some serious girl talk. Huh? Girl talk? That's right. For our first order of business, let's discuss Instructor Reen's type. For example, out of all of us here, who would he pick? Why would we talk about that? An interesting topic. Oh, there's no need to overthink things, Tita. So, Elise, how about it? Would his favorite be his dear little sister? To be perfectly honest, I don't think he actually has a type. Seems close with a number of very different people. Elisa, Laura, Emma, Fee, Milliam, Instructor Sarah, Antoa, the Princess, Major Claire, and Sharon. Wow, that's so many. He's, I believe the correct term is playboy. But listen to this. According to the princess, he's had some hot and heavy moments with his male acquaintances as well. What? Muse, please don't bring Saint Astraea's bad habits here. There's just something about Instructor Reen that you can't just leave be. I suppose you can say that about Kurt and Ash, too. Is that so? Don't read too much into it. It's interesting. I never really thought about boys and girls before I started here at the branch campus. But they are pretty different. Oh? Altina? I see. You've really grown these past few months, Allie. Not physically, but you know what I mean. Leave me alone, I'm fine with my current size. Though if I were a little bigger, I wouldn't mind it. You're just too cute, Allie. Excessive contact.
Hope you don't mind if we come in.
Oh, Instructor Toa.
Will you be joining us?
Not just her. I'll be joining you ladies as well.
Whoa! An overwhelming presence. Oh, I'm so sorry we've been hogging the bath.
Oh, not at all. I figured now would be a perfect chance to get to know my students better.
We'll try not to rain on your parade.
There's nothing like a nice soak in the bath after a long day. Seems like you girls were having quite the discussion in here. You all trying to get with Schwarzer?
Get with?
Yes, that's the plan.
That wasn't quite what we were talking about.
Well then, let me give you all some advice. He may seem polite and friendly, but he can actually be pretty single-minded, and at times outright stubborn. With that in mind, the best way to get your hooks in him is to set up just the right mood and lure him somewhere where you have the advantage.
Really? Interesting. Huh. For stubborn men, you need to set the right mood.
Be sure to take thorough notes, Elise.
Muse, please! Principal!
Look at you, so diligent. The location for a field exercise has been picked, and we've got Panzer Soldat training tomorrow. There's still a ton of things I need to get ready. Weren't you headed to the bath with Elise and the others? I left them a while ago. Listening to them in there, I felt like my head was about to pop. I nearly forgot. The radio. What are you planning on listening? This is... Why in the world are you listening to Vita's show? Because I'm a fan. Then I feel like there's some reason she started her show back up. I'm sure she doesn't have a reason past simple boredom.
Good evening, everyone. It's time for Aubin Time. It's 9 p.m. on June 11th, and you're listening to Radio Trista. How's this fine Sunday night treating you all out there? We're halfway through June, which means we're already halfway through the year. It's been a packed year, yet it's gone by in a flash. Speaking of June, it's that time again. That's right, the summer festival is upon us once more. It may be held a month later in Heimdall, but cities all over Erebonia are already having their own celebrations, each with their own unique customs. One of my personal favorite places to go for the summer festival is La Mer. Ortis is famous for their annual tradition of lighting candles and setting them to float in the bay. It's just breathtaking to see all those lights. Last year's lighting had to be canceled, unfortunately, but I'm sure plenty of people are looking forward to it this year. I know I am. I can already imagine it. Me sitting by the beach, drink in hand, watching 1,000 glimmering lights float out to sea. It'd be wonderful to have such a luxurious, classy evening.
La Mer's where we're having our next field exercises. She mentioned Sutherland and Crossbow shortly before we visited too. She's clearly mentioning these places on purpose. Is she getting her info from Ouroboros or just constantly predicting the government's next move? Knowing her, it's probably both. Most likely.
And of course, there's more to La Mer than just Ortis. The beaches are beautiful and bountiful, and the seafood is so fresh it practically leaps off the plate at you. Raquel is well known for its casinos and theaters, and there's also the scenic Brionia Island. There aren't any regularly scheduled ferries there, but if you do make it, you'll find a hidden gem rich in nature and ancient ruins. So after the summer festival, you can go for a swim, hit up the casinos, win a boat, then explore some ruins. There, I planned your whole trip for you.
Brionia Island. I've heard the name before. 2 years ago, Group B had one of their field studies there. That was when you and Emma went to Nord, right? Speaking of which, I remember our clan's elder mentioning that island before. It's the spot in the Empire with the greatest concentration of animist runes. The Elder? Is she the one Emma and Vita called their grandmother? Yeah, though you wouldn't know it from looking at her. She may as well be their actual grandmother. So they're not related by blood? Of course not. Are you curious about it? Kind of.
Maybe this is a good opportunity then. Emma did ask me to tell you about her.
Huh?
Listen up. I'm going to tell you a little about the Hexen clan. And the two sisters, Emma and Vita. They were the youngest members of a clan hidden away from the world at large. Vita lost her parents when she was young, but due to her immense natural talents, she was taken in by the Elder as her top disciple. Meanwhile, Emma's mother was what we refer to as a stray witch. She lived among the common people. However, she lost her life in an accident. Emma was also taken in by the Elder, and the two girls were raised together like sisters. The Elder created a familiar for each of them, me and Grianos. Vita was full of talent and spirit, but Emma was a shy shut-in. They both grew into strong, noble witches, and they would have lived a peaceful life in the village, but at the age of 16, Vita volunteered to become a wandering witch. A wandering witch's job is to go to the outside world and report back to the village on new developments. The Elder sent her off with full confidence, but within half a year, she had vanished. We now know why. The Grand Master of Ouroboros got to her. She joined that den of snakes and abandoned her duties as a witch. The Elder regretted her decision to let Vita leave the village. It wasn't the first time she'd seen this happen, after all. But Emma was devastated by the disappearance of her sister. From that day, Emma began training and studying as hard as she could with one goal: become a wandering witch herself to bring Vita back. And so, Emma was permitted to leave the village at the age of 16. With the help of some stray witches, she was able to enroll at Thors with a scholarship. And in the spring of her first semester, she met you guys.
Thanks, Celine. I think I understand Emma, Vita, and you a little better now.
I'm not supposed to talk about this sort of thing with outsiders, but by this point, everyone in Class 7 is pretty much family. Emma had to work hard for the Elder to okay this.
I see, so that's what the pendant is all about. Next time you see her, can you tell her I said thanks?
Tell her yourself. You'll be seeing her again before too long, right?
And that'll do it for tonight's show. Good night, everyone. As for you two, don't stay up too late. You need your beauty rest, Celine and Reen.
What was that?
What an obnoxious woman. I'm sure she predicted we'd be listening and used her magic to ensure only we could hear that last part.
She really is something. Now that I think of it, she did something similar during her live broadcast at the start of the Civil War.
Yeah, Emma's no slouch, but Vita's power as a witch is tremendous. That said, she's not omnipotent. After all, Osborne pulled the rug out from under her, and now she's on the run from her former friends.
Ouroboros' plan was hijacked by the Chancellor, and the Black Workshop is starting to make a move. I'm also worried about the true story that Vita mentioned.
Yeah, and about how she failed to change the ending. It must have something to do with the Infernal Castle. Vita's personality may be one big joke, but she's not the type to lie. There's no doubt we have a crisis looming over us.
Yeah. Judging by the fact you told me all this, I suppose that means you're headed off now, doesn't it?
Yeah, consider it a farewell gift. Even though you need to rely on that pendant, you'll be able to control your power now. I'll leave with your sister tomorrow morning. I suppose the next time we'll see each other is when Class 7 meets up.
Yeah. Honestly, it felt like it went by in the blink of an eye. How about you sleep in my room tonight? What do you say?
Hell no!
She needs to sleep with Elise to make sure that she doesn't pull a runner on her in the morning.